So we now look at the application questions on the roots, the alpha beta roots. Quadratic functions. For now, we're looking at equations. Part 1, which is example 1 here. If the roots of the equation (2x squared minus 4x plus 5 is equal to 0 are alpha and beta, find the value. Find the value of 1 over alpha plus 1 over beta, 2 alpha plus 1 beta plus 1, 3 alpha squared plus beta squared. And then 4 alpha squared beta plus alpha beta squared. Let's start with this. So before we write 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, we get the sum. What is the sum of the roots from the given quadratic? So since we are told that alpha and beta are the roots of the equation, so what is their sum? We said it is negative b over a, which is negative. B is negative 4 and a is 2. So we get positive 2. 1. What is the product? What is alpha beta? It is c over a, which is 5 over 2. So we have the relationship alpha plus beta is 2. Alpha beta is 5 over 2. Then now we got 1. 1 is 1 over alpha plus 1 over beta. This is equal to, these are fractions. So get the common denominator, alpha beta. Alpha beta divided by alpha, we'll get beta, plus alpha beta divided by beta, we'll get alpha. Implying that we have alpha plus beta there. The sum down is the product, but the sum is known here, which is 2. And the product is 5 over 2, giving us 4 over 5. Two alpha plus 1 beta plus 1 expand. So alpha times beta, we'll get alpha beta, plus alpha times 1, we'll get alpha plus 1 times beta, we get beta plus 1 times 1, 1. What is alpha beta? Alpha beta is 5 over 2. Alpha plus beta is 2, then plus 1. So we end up having 5/2 plus 3/1. Common denominator 2. Then we get 5 plus 1 into 2. We get 2 times 3. We get 6. This is equal to 11/2. 3 alpha squared plus beta squared. We need an expression that can help us get a formula for alpha squared plus beta squared. That expression must have terms that are known. So since we only know the sum and the product, we'll go for the sum. We'll square the sum and see what we get. If we square the sum, it's the same as multiplying the sum by itself, giving us alpha squared plus alpha beta plus alpha beta plus beta squared, which is alpha squared plus beta squared plus 2 alpha beta. This is equal to alpha plus beta squared. The question is asking us to find alpha squared plus beta squared. Alpha squared plus beta squared. So take this, the other side, by subtraction. So have alpha plus beta squared minus 2 alpha beta will be equal to alpha squared plus beta squared. The question is asking us to find this. Now, because we know what alpha beta is, we know what alpha plus beta is, then we have found it. So say alpha squared plus beta squared is equal to alpha plus beta is 2, we'll square 2 minus 2. Alpha beta is 5/2. So get 4 minus the 2 will cancel here, remain with 5, which is equal to -1. Part 4, we have alpha squared beta plus alpha beta squared. We will factor out what is common. Alpha here, alpha here. We get the one that is not squared. Beta here, beta here. We get the one that's not squared. Alpha squared beta over alpha beta.
Sir, you are fasting.
Let me cheat a bit. You cannot feel it. Why should you feel it?
Kindly repeat number 3. You are too fast before the following.
All right. So don't worry about number 3. Let's finish the 4. So you factor out the alpha beta, which is common in this sum. Then you remain with alpha plus. When you divide alpha beta squared by alpha beta, you get beta. Because it will be like alpha beta squared over alpha beta. So this will cancel. The beta will cancel the square, so you remain with beta. Then, why are we doing this? Because we know what alpha beta is. It is 5/2. Why do we need alpha plus 2? I mean alpha plus beta? Because we know that it is 2. So we put 2, giving us 5. Back to question 3. When you see alpha plus beta squared, it is the same as saying multiply alpha plus beta by alpha plus beta. That is what the question is asking to do. That's what this means. To multiply this, you multiply alpha by alpha. First thing, it becomes alpha squared. Then you multiply alpha by beta, you get alpha beta. Then you get back, multiply beta times alpha, you get alpha beta. Then multiply beta by beta, you get beta squared. These are the same, so you can add them. You get alpha squared plus 2 alpha beta plus beta squared. But we are saying this is equal to alpha plus beta squared. This is an equation. If I have an equation, for example, x plus 2 is equal to 4. They say so for x. What do? You take 2 the other side. You say x is equal to 4 minus 2, which is equal to 2. Because we do that, then we can take this the other side, so that we remain with equal to alpha plus beta squared minus 2 alpha beta. And because you know what alpha plus beta is, you substitute this is 2. That's it outside. Then you have 2. You know what alpha beta is? It's 5/2. Then the 2's will cancel. Then you remain with 4 minus 5, which is equal to -1. All right. Is it too much to know?
No.
So you always get alpha plus beta and alpha beta from the equation here. And then you solve the equation as you don't know what alpha plus beta and alpha beta are. When you solve, until you see alpha plus beta in your solving, when you see alpha plus beta, then substitute what it is because you know what it is. B. If the roots of -2x plus 2x minus 7 is equal to 0 are alpha and beta, find the equation whose roots are 1, 3, and beta plus 7. 2. Find the equation whose roots are 2 over alpha and 2 over beta. 3. Find the roots. Find the equation whose roots are alpha plus 3 beta and beta plus 3 alpha. Solution. First thing, you write alpha plus beta. Can I give an equation? -b over n, which is -2 over -2, which is 1. And alpha beta, -7 over -2, which is 7 over 2. Remember, it is C over A. To find alpha plus beta. So we are saying alpha plus beta is equal to 1 and alpha beta is equal to 2. Then you come to equation 1. The equation of a quadratic should always look like this. X squared minus the sum of the two roots multiplied by x plus the product of the two roots is equal to 0. So for part 1, we are given the roots r be root 1, beta plus 3 root 2. So to find the s, you add the roots given. Alpha plus 3 plus beta plus 3. This is the same as alpha plus beta. So you write alpha plus beta plus 3 plus 3, 6. What is alpha plus beta? It is 1. You put 1 plus 6. Then you find p. P is the product of the roots given. So alpha multiplied beta plus 3. Alpha times beta, plus alpha times 3. 3 alpha 3 times beta, 3 beta 3 times 3. Then you get alpha beta plus 3, alpha plus beta plus 9. Then alpha beta is over 2 plus 3. What is alpha plus beta? It is 1. We found it here. So you put 1 plus 9. This is equal to 2 down as a fraction. Then you get 7 plus 3 plus 9, that is 12 over 1. 1 into 2 gets 2. 2 times 12, you get 24. What is 7 plus 24? 31 over 2. Therefore, we have found the sum, we have found the product. So we can now substitute x squared minus the sum is 7 x plus p is 31 over 2 is equal to 0. Done. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Part 2. It should again be x squared minus the sum multiplied by x plus the product is equal to 0. The sum of the roots given, 2 over alpha plus 2 over beta. So you say 2 over alpha plus 2 over beta. Common denominator, alpha beta. You divide. What is alpha beta divided by alpha? You get beta. Beta times 2. We have 2 beta. Plus. What is alpha beta divided by beta? We get alpha. 2 times alpha, we have 2 alpha. So on top there we have 2 beta, 2 alpha. What we know is alpha plus beta. So if I have 2, then we remain with alpha plus beta over alpha beta. What is alpha plus beta? It is 1. So we have 2 times 1 over alpha beta is 7 over 2, giving us 2 over 7 over 2, which is the same as 2 multiplied by 2, which is 4 over 7. Then get the product. The product of the root 2 over alpha by 2 over beta. 2 times 2, alpha times beta, alpha beta, which is equal to 4 over alpha beta is 7 over 2, which is 4 over 1 multiplied by 2 over 7. which is equal to 8 over 7. Therefore, the equation will be x squared minus s, the sum, which we have found here, 4 over 7 x plus 8 over 7 is equal to 0. Then if you want, this equation is x squared minus 4x. Very nice.
So what explanation do you want where you multiply the 7?
We just wanted to get rid of the fractions. So I going to have 4 over 7, 8 over 7. We can just multiply throughout by 7 so that we don't have fractions. Charles.
Yes, sir.
We hope it's fine. Sure. Part 3. Again, x squared minus the sum multiplied by x plus the product is 0. What is the sum? The sum is alpha plus 3 beta plus 3 alpha. So we add alpha plus 3 alpha for alpha, 3 beta plus beta for beta. Factor out 4, you have alpha plus beta, giving us 4. What is alpha plus beta? 1. So we get 4. Product. Alpha plus 3 beta multiplied by beta plus 3 alpha. Alpha times beta. Alpha beta. Alpha times 3 alpha. 3 alpha squared. 3 beta times beta. 3 beta squared. 3 beta times 3 alpha. 9 alpha beta. Alpha beta plus 9 alpha beta. We get 10 alpha beta plus 3 alpha squared plus beta squared. So we get 10 alpha beta plus 3 open brackets. What is alpha squared plus beta squared? It's here. Alpha squared plus beta squared. The expression is here. This one. It is alpha plus beta squared minus 2 alpha beta, which is also here. So here we write alpha plus beta squared minus 2 alpha beta. Substitute here is alpha beta. Alpha beta is 7 over 2 plus 3. Alpha beta is 1 squared minus 2. Alpha beta 7 over 2. 2 into 10, 5. So 5 by 7 plus 3, 1. 2 into 2 will remain with 7 there. Then we get 5 times 7, get 5. 1 minus 7, that is negative 6. Negative 6 times 3 is negative 18. 35 minus 18. What do you get? Oh. 17. That is our product. So the equation therefore is x squared. The sum is 4 minus 4x plus the product is 17 is equal to 0. Where we have reached now, it's very dangerous to miss a class because we are digging deeper. We are preparing for the test. So we put everything together. So far here, a question that is coming near these concepts. Given an equation, alpha, beta, find this. There should be no problem here. Tomorrow, we'll look at the application of the discriminant and also how to sketch some more quadratic. Then we'll close the quadratics there. We'll also talk about the range and the domain of the quadratic. That is our lesson for tomorrow. Have a good night. That was